Hi, Brian McAvoy here with Inside Out Trading. On YouTube, I'm known as Trader Brian, if you want to check out my other videos. Today's topic is how to treat your trading as a business, part 2. And what we're going to discuss today, in general, we'll get into the specifics, again, getting more in depth as we go in the video series. But today we're going to take a general look at the various roles that are part of your trading business. Any time that you're going to get into any kind of activity, and you're going to engage on it on a regular basis, and especially long term, I don't think there's anybody that says, "Hey, I'm going to go trade for 3 months and then I'm done." No, you're expecting to do this for at least a significant period of time. Maybe not for the rest of your life, but for a medium to long term activity. So it's important that you step into each of the different roles that you have, that you would, like with any business. The first one of that is the owner of the business, or the investor in the business, because it is your business and you own it. It is yours. I mean, whether you and something that's real important here, this is not a typical business like most people are used to. You're self-employed here, and you're wearing all the hats. So every role that there is within this business, at some point along the way, you have to step into each of those roles. Again, we'll start with the owner's role. That's where and it's important that you look at your trading operation, your whole activity, strictly from the standpoint of being the owner of the business. If somebody came to you and they said, "I got this great business for you to invest in," you'd be asking certain questions. Like how soon, how much is it going to take? What's my rate of return going to be? What's the payback period it's going to take? 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 18 months, 5 years? How long is it going to take for me to get my initial investment back? And then what do I expect to see, later on? And there's more to the owner aspect we'll cover when we get to that video. The next role that you have is that of the manager of your trading operation. Overseeing the day-to-day activities of the operation. What are you going to do as far as the manager? What budgets are you giving yourself to operate within? How are you going to support your employees, your trader? What does your trader need to do his or her job well and effectively? And then, of course, the third role is that of the trader, where you're the employee, you're the worker, you're the one doing things on a day-to-day basis, making things happen for the business. So it's really important that you understand that you do have different roles. And again, you're wearing all the hats. There are several hats to wear. It's more than just these 3. These are the core 3, though. You are the owner of your operation, you are the manager of your operation, and of course the employer if you're a trader, and then you are the trader. And of course most of your time is going to be spent as the trader doing the trading. But like I said, it's important that you understand that you do have these different roles, and periodically and preferably on a scheduled basis, at least once a month, you'll take time to step into each of those roles and look at what's going on in the operation as a whole from that particular perspective. Once a month, or maybe more often, you take time to look at your operation as the owner of the business. You take time to look at your operation as the manager of the business, and of course, even as the employee, as the trader. If you look at it from the perspective of, yes, when you're in the trader role, okay, what are the things that are going on? What are your freedoms? What are your limitations? What things do you need to do your job well? How many hours are you putting in? So it's important that you step in. First of all, you understand that you have different roles, and you need to step into that role to be that person periodically and preferably on a scheduled basis. And if you'll do that, you'll find a lot of benefits. There's so much more clarity that will come to things. You'll improve your efficiency. You'll get better direction and have better purpose in what you're doing. things will be more realistic. You won't be as nervous or anxious about today and especially tomorrow. That's one thing that's huge for traders is since it's just I just want to make money, and the real objective is just so unclear and so vague. I want to make $10 million next month, because I'm going to hit that huge home run. Well, no, that's not realistic, and if that's all you're hoping for, but you haven't clarified it any further than that, yeah, it's trying to forecast and look down the road. It's always going to be filled with anxiety because you haven't set anything realistic out there for you to work with. So, again, treating your trading as a business, first thing to understand is that you have different roles that you need to play. This has been part 2 of the series, How to Treat Your Trading as a Business. I'm Brian McAvoy with InsideOutTrading.com. You're welcome to swing by the site. I'll be posting these videos there as well, and I do have various resources to help you along the way. And on YouTube, I'm known as Trader Brian. If you want to check out my other videos, feel free to. Until we get to part 3, cheers.